And we're back with some more oxygen not included. And today on our achievement difficulty run, we're going to do a few things. Another little bit of expansion to our ranching system, even though we don't have anything to really put in there just yet. We're going to turn this into a ranch for pips. This is only going to be temporary. Once you have enough hatches, we'll phase these out. It's just a case of right now, the more we can ranch, the better. Up here, we're going to put in our fourth ranch along there. Down the bottom here, what was it? Yes, we're ripping this out. We want to get rid of this old bathroom system. And at the same time, down here, there was a few questions about, am I worried about the heat that comes out of these? Nope, not even a little bit. This is strapped on top of the uranium biome, which is, minus 20 to minus 50. I think we'll be fine for a little while longer. That means all of the oxygen coming out of here is very chill 5 degrees at times. It depends. Ooh, look at that, 11.5. The problem this is actually causing is it's chilling down the center of our base quite a bit. Like, we're at 19 degrees here. It's actually dipped below 20, so I have to be careful. If it gets below 20, that mirth leaf is going to stop functioning. You know what, let's stick in another one of those. We'll maybe put in another plant in there. Hopefully something that's a little bit more temperature resistant. All right, and hey, someone want to harvest that mealwood? Ooh, let's see what their printing pod has today. Anything interesting? Shine nymph eggs. Rock retrieve 12. Damn. Oh, another researcher. No. We don't need any more dupes. I think we'll take the shine nymph eggs. Though, damn, I should move those somewhere where they won't interfere with our bedrooms. Because they're going to hatch and just fly over there. And whoever's closest to the door is going to end up waking up all... Actually, maybe if we just extend these bedrooms on just a little bit, we could move their beds far enough away that they won't have to worry about the light from out there bothering them. That'd be a smarter plan. Yeah. That way we don't have to worry about them waking up our duplicates again. It just increases stress and reduces their productivity if they're exposed to light during their sleeping pattern. Oh, our first entombment. Zap. Good job, Zap. Good job. Oh, Brendan. What? God damn it. Okay, I'm changing your schedule. Where is it? We're going to have to change their schedule just so that they can spend one more minute. You know what? Yeah, we're going to make that work. Thank you, Brandon. And then we're going to make that a priority 6, so you actually prioritize it. This will only take a second. Just... No. Come back here. There you go. Dear Lord. It's just the micromanagement sometimes is like, why? Why are you doing this to yourselves? Okay, done. Our bathrooms seem to be working perfectly. Let's see. Okay, that goes in there. Filtration occurs. Clean water comes out. Now we're going to have to keep an eye on this water tank. We're going to end up producing more water than we consume, so this is eventually going to overflow. But that's fine. And feeding the polluted germy water back in there makes no difference for some reason. One thing we have to look out for here, though, is radiation. This is much nastier than it used to be. That's 148 rads per cycle there. Thinking we're going to put in a few tiles in there to help out. I think igneous rock will be the material of choice. Yeah, in fact, did someone just say starvation for a second? Never mind. We've also turned off research. We're not researching right now, namely because we're just trying to build. We're trying to build, and then we're going to want to pop to the other planet. We've got the 2 teleporters right there, and we've got this supply teleporter down here, which I'm going to have to access as well. It's a little bit chilly, but once we get down there, we should be able to activate that, and that's the output from the other side, so we should be able to send things back from the other planet. I was about to put a safety plant in here, but it turns out the only plants we have available are mirthleaf so far. Well, safety plant by meaning something with a tougher resistance to low temperatures. Unfortunately, that's not possible, so we'll just stick a plant way over here on the far end. So long as there's a plant with plus 20 decor in here, that'll keep it a nice great hole. Alright, last things we need to do is dig that out, and I think I'm going to do one other construction project down here. We're going to migrate that water pump down here and combine all of these water down into this section. Reason being, we want the water consolidated into one spot for simplicity's sake. And you can come down like that. Perfect. We will have to do a little bit of excavation here and there, but I think that can be arranged. Oh, as a little bit of a side project, I decided to door off this area to stop the shine bugs getting in. I know this is a little bit excessive, but it was adding to the stress, and I like to keep our colony as stress-free as possible, considering how bad the stress consequences can be. What are you doing? Attribute increase. Athletic skill. Perfect. Alright, we're doing a little bit of changing around here. We should shortly have this ready to just dump all that water in there, and that should keep us going on the oxygen fund for quite some time. Well, that's just great, Brendan. You've walled yourself in, but that's okay. You can now dig yourself out. In fact, you can start digging all of that out. Oh, did we put in piping? Piping might have been an idea. Oh, god damn it. I could just... No, no, we want to actually use that a bit as a coolant. Or do we? I think what we're going to do here is just plug this in directly. For now, this water's coming in at 23 degrees, and the temperature down here is far lower than that. So actually putting the water through these pipes, normally what happens is you'd have the chill water at 20 degrees coming through here, and then the hot oxygen would be spit out at 70, and that water would help chill down the oxygen a bit, you know, cooling down the products it's producing. But in this instance, it's actually colder in the surrounding environment than the water is, so we're just actually dumping chill into water that we're then turning into hot oxygen, so not really worth the effort. So I'm thinking we just plug in directly and be done with it. And are you done? There we go. Perfect. Well, not quite perfect. We need to get rid of some of this junk here. There's no point having any of this around. And also that liquid pump can go. That should keep us in oxygen for at least a little bit longer. As well as that, I sort of want to... This heat here, this thing is spewing out water at about 90 C, 95 C. We need to sort of seal this in. So I'm thinking we can run a ladder up through here and put just a bunch of insulated wall tiles all along there. That should hopefully keep us safe for a reasonable amount of time and shouldn't hopefully take too long. But first, we want to go down here, and this supply teleporter output, we want to activate it. So, yeah, that can go there. If you wouldn't mind maybe building a little bit diagonally to make sure that water doesn't escape. We don't want to flood the area. Well, I mean, we could, but we don't want to. Well, yeah, that's obvious, isn't it? Damn it. God damn it. The reason I was trying to avoid that was because, well, that water's not going to last down here. It's minus 20 in spots. All of that water is going to end up freezing. And we have no really convenient way of defrosting it just yet. Never mind. Okay, so we'll activate you, and we'll dig out that final tile. I think someone might get a little bit of hypothermia, but, you know, whatever. It happens. Alright, so we activate the supply teleporter down there, and then that just leaves... What was the next project? Ah, yes, over here we want to wall in this hot area on that side. Thinking long ladder section. Well, our duplicants finished that. It's time to see what the gate holds today. Come on, what do you got for us? Poke shell. Yeah, I can't be taking any more dupes. I shouldn't even be looking. We'll grab the poke shell. Oh, yeah, we should probably wrangle that somewhere where it's not going to beat things to death. Well, we got about 50 cycles before that's a problem. Actually, how's our egg doing? Lullaby, 0.4 left, incubated. Oh, actually, it's about to hatch, is it? And how is our hatch over here doing? Not quite done yet. I think... Yeah, you should be popping open any second now, should you not? Come on. Do your thing. No? Oh, there we go. It's been a while since I've seen one of those hatch. Alright, that's our next hatchling up. And that one over there is happy and groomed and should be converted shortly. Yep. Brendan's managed to trap themselves again, but that's okay. That's okay, we can dig them out. Come on, buddy, go grab your snacks. Hopefully you have enough time to actually use the bathroom and then eat. Also, does someone want to harvest that meal lice? Every calorie counts, people. Every calorie counts. Brendan here is feeling a little stressed out, probably because of the sopping wet feet they've got from running around in, you know, wet stuff all the time. However, we can help their stress out just a little bit by being the center of attention. As in, if you click on the follow cam, they get a plus 5% stress removal because they're the center of your attention. It's just one of those little weird quirks they stick into this game for no apparent reason that, I don't know, just adds to everything. So if you've ever got a dupe that's getting close to stressed out, you can just look at them, and that makes them feel better. I missed this next bit because I wasn't looking at it, but our elderly hatch, the one who's 99 years of age, just laid an egg. And it's a stone hatch, which is absolutely excellent for us. Give us a stone hatch. We'll make that continuous and done. In fact, we have... Yeah, we got enough aluminum. Let's put down just one more incubator. We're going to need so many incubators. It's going to be ridiculous. Also, bit of an automation wire right there. Excellent. How's our calories looking? We are just barely squeaking by in the calories, but where's that elderly hatch? Now, I would like to let you retire normally, but you're not going to live long enough to get another egg out, so we might as well just speed things along a little bit and let nature take its course. You can evolve into some food, and that should help us out because that can be turned into barbecue. That's 4,000 calories right there. And considering how... Oh. Just thinking. Someone better grab that immediately, just in case some of those hatches decide they're hungry. Come on. Hey. Quick, thank you, Mads. Excellent. That's 4,000 calories for the barbecue section. That is perfection. Now, over here, we did have to lose a waterweed seed just to fill things in, and there's a couple of places where we couldn't quite seal things up right without doing some shenaniganry. So, for now, this will just have to do, but it should at least protect this part of the base from getting incinerated. Actually, let's go up maybe just a tiny tad more, shall we? Coming up on the end of the day, and I was just finishing this off when I went to check on our ranch, and there's only one hatch in it. Where was the baby hatchling we had just recently hatched? The one that was supposed to be in there. So I searched. I figured maybe it fell out down here or something. And no, there is no hatches anywhere here. Maybe we put it in this ranch and it burrowed into the ground. No, also baby hatches can't burrow. Turns out, when our duplicate was taking the hatch from here across to here and was in between these two tiles, in fact, probably about there, they got called to lunch and dropped the hatchling, which went all the way down to the bottom of the map. If they had dropped it here or here, I would have seen it because it would have been entrapped on this side or would have been over here and would have been easy to see. But they dropped it in the one gap that would have dropped it all the way to the bottom of the map where I wouldn't notice it, where this thing has been sitting for a whole day not getting groomed. God damn it, Randy. What are you doing? That's just a kick in the nads, all right. All right, we'll get them wrangled up and hopefully brought back into the ranch. In fact, I should probably keep an eye on our rancher to make sure they don't drop them again. And I think I'm going to move all of those shine nymph eggs somewhere else. Come on, buddy. You got this. This time, get them all the way there. You can do it. Wait, what are you doing? Grooming... No. Relocation time first, buddy. Otherwise, you're just going to be back down here in 5 minutes wasting time. There we go. About time, eh? Ooh, shine nymph eggs. And that reminds me, I want to get all the shine nymph eggs out of there. We don't want them complicating things. Yeah, all of them can go there. We'll make that a priority 9. I just got to remember to take them out of that before they, they lose whatever them... They lose their viability. Oh, and I really need to up the priority on that. You know what? Give me some level 9s there. We want that mopped because it's just causing stress to all of our duplicates. Brendan's already up to 28%, but this should be the last day they spend working in this area. While we're here, we might as well check out this neutronium. There's probably some sort of vent or geyser behind there. We also should check out that one and that one. If we could check all of those before we send our people away. God, I really should be on the other planet already. But, you know, I'm just going to take another couple of cycles to mop up the last of this mess. Also, mop up the last of this mess down here. Get rid of all of that, please. Except for that bit. We don't care about that bit. Oh, and are those moved yet? Great, you've got the sun nymph egg. Any of the shine eggs? Yeah, we'll keep them all in there. I just want them all out of the way. I don't want them inside this ranch because it's going to complicate things with those pips. Which reminds me, is there any pip eggs dropped yet? Nope. We'll make you continuous just so we have something going on. Well, nothing yet. What do we got? Cool slush geyser. Okay, that's good. That's really good. In fact, that's too good. That's gonna be really handy. That's polluted water at minus 10C. That's basically cooling and water all in one. Okay, true, it's polluted water, but we can sieve that. We've got enough sand. Oh yeah, we got like 20 tons of sand. Okay, so maybe a little bit too nice. Maybe a little bit too nice there, Randy. You're trying to make up for something, perhaps? All right, we'll see what's in here and in here as well. Though this one, how am I going to get in here without breaking the ranch? We can't really come in from this side. It's covered in obsidian. We can't dig obsidian just yet because that requires a skill of level 3. And I don't want to skill up our digger because if we do that, sending him to the gate would be... Oh, maybe we can go up this way. No, damn it, there's water everywhere. You know what? We don't care if a little bit of water gets in there. There we go. So, yeah, dig down that way. Perfect. All right, and over here, yeah, it's going to take a minute. All right, everyone. Get to work. Well, we only have one digger capable of digging out hard material, so we're just going to have to wait on Brendan to get around to it, even though they are pretty stressed. We're going to have to do something about that. Let's choose a blue... Hatchling! Yes! Yes, I kind of have to, don't I? Unless someone here is super duper hard digging tier 3 automatically starts... Oh, that's just mean. This is an incredibly painful choice. This duplicate here has digging and building as their strength, so it means they'd be perfect for colonization. Also have supplying, which means, well, yeah, they'd be perfect for colonization. They also come with the tier 3 skill super hard digging instantly, which means they can instantly dig obsidian and diamond and stuff like that, which is really handy, and they get that for free. It doesn't actually cost them any morale. Germ resistant for increased germ resistance, which is kind of nice. That increases their immune system, far less likely to get food poisoning, things like that. The only downside is the internet tells me it's nectophobic. All right. But A hatch right now would be sort of amazing also. If you check, we only have 2 hatches and 1 on the way. So being able to boost our hatch supply right now, we would go from having 2 hatches to 3. That's a 50% increase. So right now, that's a massive bonus. Wait 5 cycles, though, less of a bonus. Wait 10 cycles, also less. Damn it. I kind of want that pawn, don't I? Don't have enough food, we don't have enough anything, but I still want the pawn. Alright, I've made my decision. Please welcome Mellington to the team. Now, I know, there's a hatch right there, and carnivore is so important, but bear with me on this one, because I think this is a smart plan. What we can do now is we can send Brendan to the other planet and keep this pawn here. I know they're perfect for colonization, but they're going to need a skill point or two. And as well as that, we can immediately grab them some skills. What's super hard digging? That gives abyssite mining. They don't need that. So Mellington here can immediately go into hard digging, meaning they can dig up everything but abyssalite. Which is good, because we don't really care about abyssalite. The only abyssalite there is over here and over here. We don't really mind abyssalite at all. What we do care about is that obsidian that's walling in that cool slush geyser, and whatever's that there, and whatever's that there. So with them, they can actually mine out all these vents or geysers if we need to, and once they level up a bit, they'll be better to send off to the other planet. This means, Brendan, you're going to... Actually, after today, we're taking Brendan off rotation. We want to reduce their stress before we send them on to the other planet. And that means we can immediately start colonizing and still have someone left behind who can build and dig to keep expanding this place instead of actually stalling out while our builder digger is gone. First things first, though, we're going to need to get them a bedroom with a light in it, because they're whatever, they like sleeping with the light on. Alright, at the same time, there's a few other skills I want to assign out. Josh here is our rancher. However, as our rancher, their job is to fill up these critter feeders. It's part of their job as a rancher. And these hatches are incredibly hungry. They need 140 kilos a nibble, which means it takes forever for Josh to do anything. I think their carry capacity is only 200 kilos to start. So if we chuck this on top of them, they can now carry about 600 kilos, which should make it far faster. Oh, Mellington there, you're going to go into... Oh, yeah, I have to give them hard digging immediately. It's pretty much the only thing we can do to them. But I am really looking forward to improved carry capacity. That would really help them. Actually, what's their morale requirements? They need 1 morale. They actually get a +1 morale bonus, I think, because... Oh yeah, they have interesting skills learned 1. So since they're interested in hard digging, they automatically get that. I was thinking, though, that because they have a like for digging, they should have got a morale point for having super hard digging. Turns out, no. Well, I suppose that would have been a little bit too powerful. As for sexy here, what were we going to put you into? This is actually a mildly difficult choice. What we could do is make them an electrical engineer, and they could start doing generator tunings on our hydrogen engines, which would make us more efficient. However, I don't think that's a good idea just yet. That would be... just a waste of resources, I think. I think our best bet right now is to put them in to give them improved carry capacity. That's going to cut down on the carrying. And then with Zap here. Oh, wow. No, we're going to hold off until Zap gets to the other side. Actually, we could give them this. You know what? Take astronomy. No. We'll wait until they get to the other side in the teleporter, and then we'll decide what we're going to assign out. Those two are both going to the other side, so yeah. All right, everyone, building time. Oh, poor Mellington. He's getting to sleep without the lights on, and he's freaking out. Unrested, afraid of the dark. Immunity -10, stress +10. Well, that's not great. Oh, the poor guy. He looks terrified. Oh, well, that's not going to help our stress levels for the day. Unrested, afraid of the dark, 10% a cycle. And how long does that last? 0.7 of a cycle? You mean it lasts until they go back to sleep? Well, that's just... Oh, okay, yeah, we're going to make that a priority 6. Everyone? Yeah. Get on top. Get on top of that, like, ASAP. Alright, Mellington, you've now got a room that is covered by light. You should be able to sleep in there without being afraid of the dark. So your night terrors will be gone. Alright, we still have to uncap, though, those 2 areas. And you may be wondering why I'm putting insulated tiles here. Well, this area sort of seems like a perfect liquid tank for, well, that cool slush geyser that's right there. We might as well start collecting that stuff now. Why not? Though we do need some way... Let me think for a second. As well as that, I'm going to wall off this section. This is where this water weed is growing, and every time everyone walks through that, their stress levels get soggy feet plus 10% for 0.2% of a cycle. I want to stop them from doing that. It's starting to get on my nerves. Then we can wall this in down here, put in some insulated tiles. Oh, okay, what just happened? I I remember that bug. It's the one where suddenly it drag selects everything during an autosave. I haven't seen that one in ages. I thought they got rid of that. Right, done, done, and done. And why has no one activated that? Errands? Oh, Zap isn't prioritizing science anymore, are they? Come on, Zap, where are you? No, your researching is maxed out, so why won't you do that one? We are almost finished a little tank here so we can dig out the slush geyser, and down here, Zap is finally activating the... Oh, no. They have to go get some oxygen, do they? Where are you going, Zap? Store mush fry? What? Okay, building this it. Right, I think they came down here and I tried to activate it a few times, and that was just, they just had to touch it that just to finish it off. God damn it. Alright, finally, I think we are done here? Yeah, done and done. Once that's happened, we can dig up here. And, ooh, how do we do this? Actually, let's do it that way. What we'll do is have that across like that, and dig it out this way. Done. That means the water should pour down there and not touch anything. You know, we should probably dig out the rest of this stuff and mop up the remaining water, of course. Brendan's stress is down to about 16%. They're almost ready to be sent off planet. And our liquid tank's almost done. And that reminds me, we still have to dig out what's over here. And ooh, you can hear something in there. Oh my god, it's a cool slush geyser. Oh, come on, not two of them. That's way too... Sorry, I really should have... Maybe I should check the maps before I play them. But that kind of removes the fun. Or is that the standard? Do you always get two slush geysers on this map? Because that seems way too overpowered. Sorry, if that's going to make things annoying. I was kind of expecting this game to be, you know, hard. This seems a little bit, not as hard as it should be. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still nightmarishly hard. But, you know, it could be a little bit nastier than this. And what do we got over here? If it's another cool slush geyser, I am just going to laugh my ass off. Come on, what do we got? Polluted water vent! Oh, great. That's 30 seawater, which we can... we don't even have to do anything with that. We just filter it, throw it into our oxygen supply, and okay, it's got food poisoning germs in it, but who cares if that's get oxygenated? No one will mind. Damn it. You know what? It's not that bad. It's actually really, really good for... we can use that for refinement. There's a lot of things we could use that for. No. The main thing now is... How's Brendan looking? Brendan's down to 13%. I think tomorrow morning Brendan is going on a one-way trip to the new planet, which means we should probably start accessing these areas. Yeah. Perfect. Alright, so we have a cool slush geyser, a cool slush geyser, and a polluted water vent. So, and a saltwater geyser. We just have oodles of water. That is going to make power so much easier. We're just going to make some open plan electrolyzers up in space, vent a whole bunch of the oxygen, and just use the hydrogen to generate power. That's going to make things handy. At the same time, food-wise, we're still a little bit cramped. How's that looking? I keep having to go back and check these. I think, yeah, we need to go back into the research section. We're going to need some automation to make this less painful right now, because I keep having to come back and check on those, and I know I've missed out on a cycle or two here and there. All right, get this vent open so we can start collecting some nice, chill, polluted water. I don't know what to do with that one. Do we make another water tank? Oh, Christ. So much water. This is actually too much. It's too much water that I don't know what to do with it. Brendan is just about ready to start the day. They got their hat on. They're going to go do some construction supply. Their calories are at 3,500. Stamina's 100%. Breath's 100%. Bladder 14%. Well, that's okay. I'm thinking... yeah, straight through the teleporter. Teleport transmitter. Brendan, off you go. Also, we can inspect that. Yeah, there's actually a whole bunch of stuff about logs and things you can look at, and you can inspect all these things and find database entries and all sorts of stuff. Well, we're not going to be covering that. However, it's weird, they're dropping out databanks. Right, they've never done that before. Where can we store those? I'm going to assume they're under miscellaneous, are they? Industrial ingredient. That's where databanks go. Perfect. We'll throw them in there. We'll make that a level... actually, yeah, level 5 is fine. All right, Brendan. Off you go. Ready to be fired into the vacuum of space. Or, more realistically, incinerated after a copy of you is produced on the other side. All right, so the copy has been transmitted. Doof. And Okay, why is my camera down here? For a second there, I thought he was about to teleport into the middle of solid rock. That would have been inconvenient. Ooh, and we've got a friend. Dare we defrost them? Actually, that reminds me. Here we are. It's actually an achievement. First teleport of call. Teleport a duplicate and defrost a friend on another world. So, that means we kind of have to defrost them. At the same time, when is this going to recharge? Recharging... Damn, I think this takes a whole day. But that's fine. That's fine. We need to... Ooh. Yeah, we're going to need to send over someone pretty quick. Oh, damn it. There's a couple of things I should have done back home. In fact, I'm going to queue that up now. First thing is, this is the input. We're going to send oxygen over to the other planet. Should have really thought of this earlier, but you know what? It's fine. We'll just... oh, damn it. Where am I going to put this from? There we go. That will run a gas pipe all the way down to there and go into that teleporter input. Then, we just have to find the teleporter output on this side. So far... Oh, that's the input. You know what? Let's have just a quick scooch over to the other side here. Not seeing anything just yet, but we need to do two things. One, we need to make a bedroom. I'm thinking this room looks pretty good. And then we turn this into a dining hall. We have 17 kilos of nutrient bars, which means 13,000 calories. 2,000 calories. Okay, so that'll keep you going for 6 cycles. I won't open that up right just now. And then we're going to need to get you to dig out some materials. I mean, they've actually got nothing to build anything with. Huh. Coal, copper. Maybe you can put the plan here. Well, first up, we're going to need some resources. Over here, we've got some sedimentary rock, some sandstone, and something else, whatever. We can dig all of this out, and this gives us at least the basics to get started. Furniture-wise, we are going to need a cot. How much? Oh, it's 200. You know what? Maybe let's arrange to dig out something else before we do that. We can... I am okay with destroying a bit of water, so long as it gains us access to more resources. Dear Lord, oh, there's an annoying pockets of water everywhere. I think we're going to want to dig in from this side and let all that water flow into this tank down here. And maybe see if there's any hatches down there first. This whole place is all about getting hatches and resources and... What was that? You just gained a level? Brendan has indeed gained another level. You know what? Straight into improved carry. It's going to cost you an extra morale point, but you should be fine. We'll get you down here, you can dig out some of these resources, we'll get you a bed and a dining table, and that should give you about 3 or 4 morale. Alright, bed goes there, then we're going to need to get our hands on some ore, or some metal so that we can make a dining table. We can't produce one just yet, because a mess table requires 200 kilos. Yeah, we'll put one right there, then we're going to need a hanging pot or something. Actually, what's the decor in here already? Anything here giving good enough decor? Damn it, no, we'll just get a normal... This will just give us a normal dining hall. And let's make sure none of these machines are interfering. Alright, barracks, +1 morale. Come on. And mess hall. Perfect. Alright, that gives us the basics. That's just going to give us 4. Plan here, fairly straightforward. We dig straight down here. That will get us access to this section. We'll use local materials to build a ladder down here. This we're going to core out into a sort of a water tank. There's already water down here. Though I'd like to see if there's any hatches down here first. If we could dig out some hatches... we might just have to sacrifice them to the gods of water at this point because we don't have a rancher we can send over here. And while you're doing that, let's check back on our home base. Yep, they are currently putting in all the piping. Everyone here seems reasonably okay, and our calories are... considering the time of day, I think we're okay. Yeah, we'll probably... Ceiling collapse. What did you do? Nope, should be fine. Soon as I get it out. Oh, man. Oh, actually, we can just open that and we could put the polluted water from this and mix it with the cool slush from this. That would even out the temperatures as well. Though it would make it all germified water, but it'd be quite chilly germified water. That would be quite handy, actually. And we could wall this up some more to about there, have a nice big tank. Yeah, I have to think about that. I'll think about that in the background. How are we doing on the lullabies over here? Damn it, that needs to be lullabied. Much better. That should speed along that egg. Yeah, you won't need to be lullabied again. Anyone here close to dropping another one? How are we looking? 7% on you and 75 on the other. I think, yeah, you just came of age. And you should be dropping an egg in another 2 cycles. Ugh, so slow, so slow. With this place, we've got to start building this up. And if we check the teleporter back home, really should be paying more attention. 7% recharging. Ooh, that might take 3 days. Damn it, I really should have investigated that before I came over here. Alright, everyone. Let's start digging down here. We do actually kind of have to mop this up, otherwise we're going to end up with problems. What the hell are you doing? Oh god, there's no oxygen down here. Ooh, we really do need to find that teleporter input, don't we? Or output. That's the input. Where is the output? I'm thinking we dig over here a bit and ladder up. I'll worry about this other stuff later. You need to go there. Then we can dig across like that and get a little bit higher. If by the time we get to there, if we haven't found anything... Oh, there's actually... I just realized something. There's algae here. We could... No, then we'd have to put down a manual generator. Well, we do have a possible friend we can defrost. I'd prefer to avoid putting a manual generator here, just on the grounds that if we do put a manual generator here, someone's going to be wasting their time running on it when they could be doing other things like, I don't know, digging or something like that. Well, this has been going on. It turns out back home we have a printing pod activation. And... Oh, wow, 12 husbandry? But they're a narcoleptic. No. We can't actually afford another duplicate right now anyway. We'll take the fertilizer. But 12 husbandry, gee, that is... No. Oh, no. We're going to take the fertilizer. It's fine. We're still not even finished all this stuff over here. We're also going to try and avoid going across this cool slush geyser. I believe one of our pawns, yes, Millington there, is feeling a little bit sick. The reason being, they got hypothermia. Something to do with hanging around that stuff. Yucky lungs because of the polluted oxygen they were getting. Just, unpleasantness. We're also going to stick a liquid pump down here. A little bit of prep work. So there's going to be a liquid pump down there. We're going to stick in some piping for it and a little bit of power. That way we're ready to pump this stuff out of there, because at some point this water down here is going to run out. It should last us a fair bit longer, but we need to be prepping. Alright, and that water there, we can probably move that into this tank at some point in the future as well. Oh, that reminds me, Gravitas Monument. Anything over here we can inspect. Ooh, we can actually use that for decor. Never mind. Alright, at the end of the first day, we still have not found the teleporter output, which, it's not the end of the world. The reason being, we still have to send across our science guy, because without our science guy, we can't activate that teleporter anyway. But, and how long have we got left on the teleporter? It's only 16% charged. Okay, so it takes 3 days to recharge this thing. That's going to be problematic. Oh wait, 5 days? 4.2 cycles? Alright, so they just gotta survive for a few more days. It's just I don't really want to go defrosting their friend just yet, because that's going to add to our oxygen pressures. Yep, there goes a chunk of oxalate. I did see some oxalate up here that we can access. We're going to survive entirely on digging. We should also be able to find muckroot and a few other bits and bobs to keep us going. Though I'm thinking, we want to dig across here as well. Maybe dig through here and... Oh, we can't dig through abyssite, can we? Not yet, but we can always activate that skill if needs be. Oh, a bathroom. Yep, a bathroom. That would have been a smart plan. Oh, why did I not think of that? Okay, where are we going to stick one of those? Yeah, that looks pretty good. Wait. Cancel that there. We don't need that on the other side. Instead, we'll put in a couple of doors, just to make sure that this remains a bathroom. Actually, before we build those, there is one thing I want to do, and that is to deconstruct these toilets and sinks back here. The reason being is there is an achievement linked to those. If you upgrade all your toilets and sinks to proper ones, you usually knock out a colony achievement. Colony achievement earned. Which one do we get this time? Come on. Good egg. Hatch a new critter morph from an egg. That is our stone hatchling egg, I believe. Would you look at that? Alright, stone hatchling, you are going to go over here, and we're still going to be feeding you on some sedimentary rock for a while. We can, though, feed them a whole bunch of other stuff. Where is it? Under stone hatch. Ah, yes. You can see here they can be fed granite, igneous rock, and obsidian. Those cannot be fed to our regular hatches, which is why everyone, well, not everyone, but the majority of us try to evolve up to stone hatches. They're just better at eating all the random rocks you find lying around the place. These regular hatches are okay, but their diet is a bit, well, it's a bit of a mess. Sand, sandstone is really the only two things you can feed them. Well, I suppose you can feed them crushed rocks, but then you got to smash it up first. Clay is usually more useless. Ceramic, dirt is usually better as food. Sedimentary rock, okay, yeah, we use that. But the only thing the stone hatches can't eat, where is it? Give me the stone hatch. Here we are. They can't eat the sandstone or the sand, but sedimentary rock, igneous rock, obsidian, granite, they can also eat all your ores, which, maybe keep them away from those. But yes, far superior in my opinion, and all the rest of the stats in them are the same. You should probably be incubated some more. Really in that much of a rush? Oh, well, I'm waiting for that to happen. Colony achievement earned. Which one is it this time? Come on. Royal Flush. Replace all outhouses and wash basins in your colony with lavatories and sinks. I believe that has been completed. That means we can throw in some bathrooms in here. We will have to make this a one-way system when the time comes, but for now I'm just going to leave all of that open over that section, and we'll make that all a level 6, just to make sure the bathrooms get completed. And while that's going on, though, we ran into a problem over here. Water. This is our close-by water source that we were using to produce all our mush bars, and because they now have to go all the way down here to get the water, it's slowing down production. We need some extra people doing food again. However, it won't be for much longer. If we check over here, under locavore, we have 399,484 calories, which means we can start switching over to producing farmed food in a minute. So, mealwood, all that stuff. But I'm, of course, out of time again because it takes too long. We're only 40 cycles in. It's taking me like, half an hour for every 10 cycles? Oh my god! But we're progressing. We're progressing slowly but surely. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed and good luck. Ooh, sorry there was no episode out yesterday. Something came up. I'm going to try and do an extra episode on the weekend just to sort of make up for it. Apologies for that.